welcome to the Housing and Construction channel. Ultimately, this is where all your housing needs are addressed. My name is Bash and I am your host. Now with me here today is the CEO of the Africa Continental Engineering and Construction Network. And he's in the person of Mr. Daniel Kontie. And he's going to throw more light onto the upcoming summit that is going to be held on the 14th of December, a program you cannot afford to miss. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Kontie.
Thank you, Mr. Bash.
I must say, this initiative is a very bright one, and I can't wait to experience it myself.
Exactly.
So we are curious to know what inspired the idea to have the summit.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity to tell your viewers about what we are going to do on the 14th of December. The summit is the African Continental Engineering, Architecture, Construction and Facility Management Summit 2023.
Wow.
And this is going to be the grand gathering of all the stakeholders in the built environment. What I mean by built environment is going to have all the professionals and all the institutions, including the academia and industry. All of them are going to gather there, where industry issues are going to be discussed.
Okay.
And there's also going to be a big network opportunity for people who really want to network and do business.
Yeah, so what inspired the organization of this summit?
Yes, having worked in the built environment for some time now, I noticed that there wasn't any institution or let's say any organization that is able to bring together all these players under one roof, you know. So I decided to create this particular summit so where we can have all the sector players, you know, that covers the engineering sector, the planning sector, the architecture sector, the surveying sector. Yeah. Then we include the artisans, that of the facility management, and also the logistics and supply chain as well. You know, these components come together to form what we call the built environment. Yeah. You know, so when you have all these people under one roof and you have them connected, there's a possibility of cutting down a lot of the expenditure in getting infrastructure, getting all the buildings, getting all the infrastructure, other things together at a cheaper cost that people can really benefit. Okay. So that was the inspiration behind this whole thing, putting together this summit, where you're going to have all these players coming together to know themselves, connect, do business, and to make the industry better. Yeah,
so seeing how the highlights are the focus, or it's mainly focused on the building industry.
Exactly.
I'm sure your target audience basically centers around professionals in the industry.
Exactly. Not only the professional, we are also focusing on the institutions that also play a major role in the industry. Okay. For instance, if you take the regulatory bodies, you know, like the Ghana Standards Authority, you take the other institutions, the Engineering Council, these are institutions who also play a major role in the built environment. So we are also going to bring all these people together, and not also leaving out the real estate developers who also form a major part of the built environment. So we are going to bring all these people under one roof for this all-important summit.
Yeah, and we also know this summit is bringing some very, very good speakers, you know, as some panelists. What should we expect from them?
So the speakers, we actually did, we chose the speakers carefully, you know. Yeah. We have a blend of academia and that of industry. Okay. What I mean by academia is that we have some of the professors of engineering, professors of surveying, architecture coming on board. They are the people that train our professionals, you know. Yeah. And we also have industry. What I mean by industry is that the building contractors who have worked over the years, they have the field practical experience, you know. We are bringing the blend of these two together. And, you know, when you have these two together, the industry is able to tell academia what they want in the industry, what they want in the market. Academia is able to tell the industry what their policies are also are. So when they have that consensus, then you have a success, because academia is going to give you what you need in industry, and when you have what you need in industry, then we have a total growth for the industry.
Yeah, hearing this, the grounds are really set for the networking
between
the academia, you know, and the institutions.
Yes.
So are there some strategies for, say, the young individual who is coming, young professional who is coming to network, collaborate, get to know someone? Are there some strategies in place for them?
Exactly. So what we are doing, that we are going to have a lot of these young professionals on board. And the reason is so that they will be able to connect with the industry players, you know, and that will help them to be able to gather that field practical experience. That notwithstanding, many of them have also gathered a lot of experience over the years, and they're looking for subcontract or major contracts to be able to build up and grow. So we are going to give them that opportunity to be able to network with all the bigger influential contractors that are going to be at the program. And that is going to be a very big plus for them to be able to develop and grow. So that notwithstanding, we are also going to have that opportunity for the regulators, those are the institutions, to be able to sit down with the industry players so that, you know, they do have disagreements most of the time when it comes to policies and the implementations. So this is where they are going to have a meeting, they are going to really connect and to discuss the issues, you know, so that they will all have to meet at a point to be able to have a very good build environment for all of us. So in total, this is going to be a very big opportunity for all sector players in the building and construction industry.
From what I'm hearing, that's true. So what is the theme of this summit?
So the theme is integrating sustainable build environments for socio-economic transformation through the use of twin digital technologies.
Twin digital technologies.
Exactly.
Wow, I don't know what that is yet, but I want to go already.
Anyway, so let me just give a brief about what it means. When we talk about twin digital technologies, what we mean in simple terms is that this is a computerized system, okay, that when you feed in data, it is able to give you a simulation of how your society is going to look like, how a particular environment you want to create is going to look like, how a particular house you want to build is going to look like. So basically, this is what we call the digital twin technologies. And this is a development by Siemens Global, you know. And on that very day on the conference, we are going to have a rep from Siemens who is going to do a presentation on this digital twin technology and all the opportunities that it comes with for the build environment professionals as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, after hearing this, why would someone want to miss this?
Yeah.
You
would definitely will have to be part.
Yes, exactly. So should we also look forward to some future editions, you know?
Yes, this is not going to be a one-time program. There's a conscious plan to make it an annual event. Not just only that one, but even we are going to have other programs in between the year till the end of the year where we are going to have the grand one, which is going to be this one. So next year we are going to be having the same, but even before that we are going to have the Executive Connect, which is we are going to bring together all the chief executive officers, managing directors of all the companies in the building and construction industry. We are going to bring together all the top professionals together for a networking meeting again.
Available grounds.
Exactly. So this is where we are going to really discuss policy. This one is going to be a grand gathering of all, including artisans and even investors. But the Executive Connect is going to be the gathering of only the policymakers, the executives. Then after that, getting to the close of the year, then we have the grand one, which is going to be the same as we are doing this year, the African Continental Engineering Construction Facility Management Summit every year. So it's going to be an annual thing we are going to be doing.
I'm really looking forward to this summit.
Yes.
And I heard it's somewhere in Accra.
Yes.
So where's the venue?
We are doing it this year in East Legon. The venue is the Icon Conference Center.
The Icon Conference Center.
Yes, it's very close to the East Legon police station. And we are going to start by 8. We start with registration. By 9, the program is started. And then by 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 a.m., we close and the program is over.
So between the hours of 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
It should be there. The program will be done. Be blessed. Wow.
Exactly.
And then the date is?
It's 14 December.
14 December.
Exactly. Yes.
14 December.
Which is just barely 2 weeks away.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I would love to be there myself.
Yes, you definitely have to.
Because after what I'm hearing, this is something we should really be at.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's not only just for the build environment professionals or institutions, but also investors who want to invest in the sector or the industry. There are people who have some funds, they want to invest into real estate, they want to invest into engineering, they want to invest into surveying. All these people are welcome at the program, and it's going to be a big platform for them to be able to get their investment done.
This is very good. Thank you very much for having us and for organizing this, because we know you are going to actually bless many with this initiative.
Welcome.
Yes, once again, Mr. Kontie. So, are there some notable guest speakers or some notable people we should be looking forward to, for this during the summit?
Exactly. So we have been able to have His Excellency John Dramani Mahama,
Okay.
who is the former president of the Republic of Ghana,
Yeah.
who is going to be our chief guest of speaker.
Okay.
We are also going to have Dr. Daniel Makole, who is the executive chairman of the Magdan Group.
Yeah.
We are also going to have Dr. Ibrahim Mahama, who is also the executive chairman for the engineers and planners. And we're also going to have one other paramount chief from Cape Coast, that is Dasivre Kwebu, the
Wow.
seventh,
Wow.
also coming on board on this program.
Such well sought after people.
Exactly.
Such
So
renowned people.
these
Yeah.
are the prominent people in society who have also supported this agenda,
Yeah.
and they have decided to come on that very day to support us.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for everyone to make it a point, book your calendar and be there that day, and trust me, you will never regret.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. So you heard it, folks. This is the initiative which is going to take place on the 14th of December, and we are here with the CEO, Mr. Daniel Kontie, who is the head of the Africa Continental Engineering and Construction Network. So do make sure we see you there, because such inspiring individuals are going to be there. We have the likes of the previous president of Ghana. They are going to be there. He's there as the chief speaker, right?
The chief guest speaker.
The chief guest speaker, exactly. Yes. He's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We are all going to be there. You don't want to miss this. Book it on your calendar. Once again, this is the Housing and Construction channel. Remember to keep your comments coming. We love hearing from you, because we tailor down our content to your need. Our sponsor, Ahimfie Estates, is thrilled to keep on funding us. So do make sure we hear from you. Do make sure you like. Do make sure you share, so that we are going to see more people at this summit. My name is Bash, and I am your host. Thank you.